like a breakthrough. Is that the way you guys are looking at it in the locker room?
Yeah, we're just trying to keep building. You know, they had a great environment. They're a great team. So we just try to get a tough win on the road and try to build on this because we got some good teams coming down to Tempe to play us. So trying to turn our season around. Whatever little spark we can get, we're going to try to use it to our advantage and just try to build from there.
What'd you do differently today?
Intensity. I feel like we kind of got back to just being a blue-collar team. Being hungry, being humble, and stop worrying about other things besides intensity and defense and playing for each other.
Especially with how that first half went, how freeing was it to have that great hot shooting start you guys had in the second?
I mean, down 7 in an environment like this isn't bad. I feel like this is one of the best places I've played in. To be honest, I've been to Rupp Arena. I've been in a lot of nice little arenas, but this right here is something special. So being down at 7 at half wasn't really bad. We know they're on a 2-game losing streak, so they would come out hungry, a lot of intensity. So the second half, we just try to match that and play as hard as we could, and we came out to win.
You guys went on that offensive run in the second half. Did your defense have as much to do with that?
Yeah, I feel like when you focus on defense, the offense comes. So, we was preaching defense in the locker room, defense, and we preached that. We was getting turnovers, we was going on offense, so everything was clicking at one point.
Your coach was pretty tough on you guys in the press conference after the loss against Purdue. What did that do to you guys as a team?
I feel like he was more tough on us in the practice court than he was at the press conference, but at the same time, we know we got 5 days off our next game, and we're on break, so we know what he can do to us. We know there's no time limit when we're on break. So we had it in the back of our minds, like, man, we lose this one, we're going to be in it for a long one. So just preaching that mentality, play for each other, play hard, came out top tonight.
How would you describe this week of practice that you guys just had? Was it pretty rough?
Yeah, real rough. Did a lot of running. I don't know if we chopped the ball at all, but we did do a lot of running. I felt like we were a track team at one point.
Toughest practice you guys have had all season?
One of them, yeah, I would say for sure, yeah.
You hit a couple threes to respond, kind of like the call and answer to what SCSU had. Can you talk about your kind of leadership?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they made a big shot, and I feel like I had to stop the bleeding at one point. I had a good look. I stepped into it with a lot of confidence. I knocked it down a few times. So I just want, like you said, answer the call. They made a big shot in an environment like this. A 3-point for them is like 6 points. With their crowd and their fans and their intensity they play with. So I try to stop the bleeding anytime I could.
And then early in the game, like your guys' first time out, you took aside, I think, Obi and Jethro, you were dapping them up and trying to talk. What did you tell them?
I told them to dominate. I knew me and Trey was going to hold our weight with the guards, and I told them it's on y'all. If y'all want to dominate, y'all can. So I feel like Jethro stepped up, Obi stepped up as well. They took on a challenge and they dominated tonight.
Thanks, man.